Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? So I wanted to make a quick video and let y'all know, I'm really happy that Trump is in office. Why? Because even though I didn't go vote red or blue, I voted green. Green for money, okay? Because I just checked every last one of my credit cards, and all my credit card interest rates decreased. I checked my December statements compared to my November statements and my January statements, and it went down by 0.26%. Now, I didn't do the calculations for all my credit cards. That's just what it was for the first one that I saw. Because if you are trying to create a plan to boost your credit score, get out of debt, things like that, sometimes for a lot of people, for me, there's all these different methods on how to increase your credit and do this and do that. For me, it's just paying my debts down. Paying my debts down is automatically going to increase my score. So, for me, I managed to pay down 2 student loans last year and one of my credit cards. That was an achievement for me. Of course, I still got, I'm still trying to just get out of debt. A lot of things happen. But most Americans are in debt, whether you got student loans, whether you got your degree or not from going to college. That's why I feel like when a lot of people say, oh, college is a scam, it's yes and no. And I say that because, if you're going to college to be a lawyer, a doctor, you have to go to law school and then you have to go to medical school. Now, in my case, that's what I was going to go do, medical school, until I seen how crappy the American medical healthcare system is. And I was like, I just don't want no parts of it. That was my choice. So I went in a different direction. But, if I could go back, I wouldn't have bothered with going to school. But I am glad that I did get the knowledge, because learning about things such as messenger RNA, mRNA, which was obviously in the, that a lot of people got 4 years ago. And now a lot of things are coming out from the Supreme Court about Pfizer and Moderna. And, personally for me, I don't trust the government. So I ain't about to just be taking something. I seen the movie Quarantine, where, they was stuck and people was turning into zombies or monsters or whatever. And then, the government threw them some syringes and was like, take this, take it. And so one person's like, don't take it, you'll turn. And they were like, no, the government wouldn't lie to me. And they took it, instant monster. And yeah. You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, I was just based off of certain movies, I'm like, no. Now, it's okay to wait. It's okay. I respect people's decisions. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had their own reason for doing what they did or whatever. However, I do not forgive the people who told me that I was crazy and I was dangerous and, I'm just a problem in society and all these crazy comments. All because I decided to just sit back and watch and not go ahead and go with the propaganda that was being pushed. You know what I'm saying? So those people, I don't forgive them. And do you think they apologized with all the information coming out? No, they're just very silent, or they just unfriended, or I unfriended them, or whatever the case may be. And life goes on. The world is still going to keep spinning. Okay? But in 2025, even though some crazy things came off, like the Tesla truck blowing up in front of Trump Towers, the New Orleans stuff that was going on, some shootings going on in New York, all this stuff, right? Even amongst all of that chaos, there are good things happening, such as interest rates dropping. Look, I would imagine they have to go little by little, because, if they do it too fast, people are going to get very stupid with their money. They're going to just, if you're already hurting, you need to stick to a plan, So I just wanted to sit there and let y'all know. So, comment down below, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about Trump about to be in office. Go check your credit card interest rates and compare your statements from November, December, and January, depending on the cycle of your billing cycle or whatever. And watch how it decreased. Because for me, I'm doing a snowball effect, paying a smaller balance down and then going to like my highest interest rates. So I reevaluated my whole thing and I was like, oh, well, I could just pay this one next then. But the interest rates going down is going to be very helpful. It's going to help you. And a lot of people right now who I know are in credit card debt because in America, most people don't have the cash to go grocery shopping with the way inflation and prices are. So every family has to have credit of some sort. And it doesn't matter what you use it for. Gas, groceries, restaurants, entertainment, whatever your lifestyle is, because we're all living different lifestyles. Some people are living single lifestyles. Some people are just in long-term relationships. Some people are in marriages. Some people are all of the above with kids and pets. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's living a different lifestyle. People shouldn't be so judgmental and trying to tell you what you should do and this, that, and third. We have the free will to live our lives however we choose, And to me, just be smart. Just do things the way that you want to do it and be smart about it. And the number one thing you can do is trust yourself. If you make a mistake, you make a mistake. But moving forward, you're not learning from scratch. You're learning from where you made the mistake on what not to do and how to go about this a different way. Because sometimes you can go, it's kind of like people being in an insanity loop. They do the same thing expecting different results. But you got to do something different to get a different result. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, y'all, I just wanted to talk to y'all about these credit card rates because, baby, I was happy. I was like, yay, keep letting it go down from 2025. So by 2030, that's when the next election would be. So in these next 4 years, from 2025 to 2029, hey, we are financially abundant over here on this channel. You ain't got to be rich. You ain't got to be wealthy, but it's all about living within your means. It's all about your income, how much you save versus how much you spend. And so don't be a debt consumer. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got to have this and I got to have that and I got to this and I got to that. It's okay to splurge every now and then. It's okay to treat yourself every now and then. But just make sure that you stay out of debt as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? I would say to anybody with student loans, start paying them down, because when you manage to get them paid off, it is just a relief. Because I know through the years, from like, I paid off one loan in 2017. I paid off 2 last year. It's just a weight off your shoulder knowing that it's going to be on your credit for like the next 7 to 10 years, somewhere in there. But even though it's a closed account, it shows that you made regular payments and then you paid it off in full, and your score is going to get boosted. And so I don't know about you guys, but I'm basically heading towards where I used to be, which was 750. Of course, dealing with my mom and trying to help her, it dropped my shit to like the low 500s, and it's taken me like 7 years to just recover from that. And in that 7 years, it also took me having my job and skill set and going up in my, income with my job to do what I'm doing. So everything takes time. You got to start from the bottom and go up. You're not going to just come out here just doing this and doing that. And, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, even if someone is the reason why you're in debt because you co-signed for somebody, you helped somebody, it's time to stop blaming them and start taking control and your power back and tackling. I don't know about y'all, but I talk to Chat GPT a lot. and I create a financial plan. I talked to Chat GPT about, plans for, say, my Roth IRA savings versus my emergency fund savings, my IUL and things of this nature, because I'm all about putting some of my income into investments while saving, while, paying down debt. And all three can be done at the same time. So if you're looking to get out of debt, then this is a channel that you should follow. My channel is called Live Life because, no one in my family was financially literate. I've had to learn as I go. No one taught me about APR, annual percentage rate. I think that's what it stands for. But it's the interest rate on your cards, credit cards, loans, things of that nature. And when you really take like the principal balance and then you multiply, like ChatGPT is so dope because it'll give you the whole equation. If I be like, ChatGPT, I need to pay X amount of money by X amount of time, how much monthly should I pay? ChatGPT will do a whole calculation, show me the equation, and be like, you need to allocate X amount of money of this to this. And like, it'd be dope. And I'm telling you, all you gotta do is just create a plan, stick to it, maintain it, live within your means. Because at the end of the day, living expenses, food, rent, utilities, gas in your car, that's gonna be every month, so if you're the type to buy in bulk, great, buy toilet paper and paper towels and things, in bulk. If you already have clothes, then that's not an expense because you got plenty of clothes. You know what I'm saying? Shoes, things of that nature. Hygiene, deodorant, toothpaste, shower, soap, things of that nature. They may not be monthly, but if you buy like, say, 2 stacks of, like, just like recently I just ordered because I like using native soap, right? So I just ordered 2 black charcoal soaps. That was like $20. And then I ordered like a 4-pack of black charcoal toothpaste or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? I know that that's things that I don't have to worry about for a good 4 months. You know what I'm saying? So it's one less expense to worry about. So it's kind of like, and it does blow my mind how people really don't plan. They just, oh, well, I ate breakfast today, but then they don't know if they're going to eat lunch or dinner. And to me, I want a lifestyle where I know that when I'm hungry, I can eat. You know what I mean? And I understand a lot of people are going through different, financial circumstances, things of that nature. But I'm definitely on a financial journey. And so if you guys want to like learn, because I was learning about velocity banking as well from this one YouTuber, and I was like, oh my God, that is so smart. You know what I'm saying? And so there's a lot of things that I've been learning about, but I didn't talk about on my channel. And I said, you know what? My channel doesn't have to be, I started off talking about narcissism, bad behavior patterns, toxicity, things of that nature. But, I don't really want to focus on that like that no more. I want to focus on things moving forward. So if you are interested in going on a financial journey and getting yourself together, then I think this is a channel you should subscribe and follow to, like, and share, because we definitely are going to go together, because a lot of people just are not financially literate and they don't know where to start. You are the closest people that you're around. So if all the people around you are broke, more than likely you're going to be broke. But when you change your circle and you move around people who have more money, they have, like, for example, let's say you have a low credit score, but you get around somebody with a 700, 750, 800 credit score. Being around that individual long enough, you will learn their patterns, how to live within your means. You'll learn these things, because Just like Waka Flocka said, I fucked my money up. Now I gotta re-up. We've all been there and done that. You can't, there's not a single teenager out there that ain't messed their money up. There's not a single 20-something-year-old that ain't messed their money up. It don't even really matter how old you are, and you can mess your money up. Okay? That can happen to anybody. So if you want to stay on track in 2025 and you trying to get into like the 700 plus credit score, because we do live in a society where your credit score gets you, loans at lower interest rates, car loans at lower interest rates. So your credit is very important because it gets you lower interest rates than, having, no credit at all. And having to build that credit. Building credit takes time. So, I mean, one thing I can say is, even though my mom is a narcissist, the best thing she did for me was help me start my credit right after high school. So I got like 15 years under my belt at this point, and I've been using responsibly. Of course, the goal is stay under 30%. And 30% means everything. So if you got 5, 6, 7 credit cards, which personally I think that's a lot, but some people may have like low balances, so they might apply to another card that gives them a higher balance or whatever the case may be. So I mean, we're gonna be discussing a lot of financial things on here because I think that a lot of people need help and to get that financial literacy. So I do want to start talking about that. And as I go along in my own journey, I'll be talking about it, So anyways, guys, peace, positive energy always creates elevation. Y'all be good out there. Mwah. Be safe.